guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today is Sunday and I actually just got back from Chinook. I was there for the weekend, which was really fun. My dad was gone, but mom and I had a blast as per usual. We went out to dinner a couple times and Shores had their open house. That's the store that my mom used to own, and then like 2 or 3 years ago she sold it to the gal that worked for her forever. And so it's fun to go support her. I bought a couple of things that I will show you, and then so now I'm just home, and that's the clips that were at the beginning of the video was from me being at home. But I'm home to Stanford now, and usually I don't decorate for Christmas this early. Usually I wait until Thanksgiving, like the day of Thanksgiving or like the weekend of Thanksgiving. But I kind of feel like it kind of feels like one of those years that it doesn't really feel like it's Christmas time. I think just because the year has gone so quickly. So I feel like I need something to get into the holiday spirit. So I think I'm going to put up some of our Christmas decor today. We won't put our tree up until after Thanksgiving. Usually on Thanksgiving Day or like that weekend, Cole and I will go Christmas tree hunting. So we'll do that again this year. But I think just to get into the spirit, I am going to put up some stuff today. I think the other problem is that I haven't been feeling like the holiday season is because it's so warm outside. Like, I think it's like 45 degrees right now. And we did have some snow like at the beginning of this week, and it was actually kind of nice. Like, it was nice to feel like it was winter. But now we're back to warm, which is fine with me, but I don't know, I'm just rambling. Before I start, I'm going to show you guys what I got this weekend at Shores. So this is for Briar and Maya. I'm going to give it to them before Christmas, but I don't know if it'll be for at my shop or if I will send it home with them. Anyways, it's like this craft paper that has little Christmas doodles on it, and I have done this before where I just have a blank piece of craft paper and I roll it out on the floor and they color on it, and we like outline their bodies and they draw clothes on themselves and whatever. So I thought this was going to be really fun for them. And then I got this for the house. I thought it was so freaking cute. I loved the colors of it. It's just like a garland that says Merry Christmas. And it's got, I love the green and red color that it has, and so I just loved that. I think I might put it above the window maybe. That might be a little bit too long, but I'll find somewhere for it. So that is what I got, and I can't wait to hang it up. It seems like a little premature to have Merry Christmas hanging around the house, but I think I'm going to do it anyways. The other thing that I'm excited about, this is how I know I'm getting old and lame. Since Cole and I are not going home to Chinook for Christmas this year, and I think the day after Christmas, my parents and possibly my brother are going to come down, and also I think maybe Grammy. Well, I know Grammy, but I wanted like a tablecloth, a cute tablecloth for setting the table, and I was telling mom that I had been looking at Goodwill. I had seen some cute ones at Target, but I thought there's got to be something cute at Goodwill. But she had some that I could have. So she sent me home with this one that is fall. I don't know if I'm going to need that one this year, but it's so cute. And then she gave me this one for Christmas that I absolutely adore. It's so cute. So I'm going to get some red napkins, I think. I think I'm going to get cloth napkins and then make my own like little napkin rings with jute twine and like a little sprig of pine and who knows what else. But I'm gonna hang these up in the closet so they're ready. But I absolutely love. So obviously my first order of business is to take down all of the fall things. I'm just going to take them and put them downstairs. That wreath that's back there on the wall and the Norskog sign, I kind of feel like I want to take that down just for the holiday season and put up a Christmas wreath. I'm not 100% sure if I have a Christmas wreath here or even like a winter wreath. So we'll see. But I do love that. We got both of them for our wedding, but it needs to just go away for a little while. A couple of years ago, I bought Gur a stocking and it's just teeny tiny. I feel like she might need an upgrade this year because for one, these balls, I actually bought it like this. I got home and realized that's what, it was like missing these things. So that was stupid. And I just like hang this little dog with it. It's pretty cute, but I think she needs an upgrade. I have this little sparkly twig of things. I think I might use this instead of real pine. I will use this for my napkin rings. Like you could just pull this off like this little twig with some jute twine and just tying it to the napkin I think would be so cute. So obviously I won't be doing that for a while, seeing as it's the middle of November, but I'll show you when I do because I think that's what I will do. It feels a little funny putting a snowman out right now, but look at how cute this is. My mom made this out of like an old piece of barnwood and then just gave him a little hat. He's really tall and skinny, and he could hang on the wall if you want him to, but I usually just have him lean up somewhere. But isn't he cute? He's like got the funniest little personality. I'm kind of struggling to film a little bit because everything that I'm doing is really badly backlit, but I'll just show you kind of what I'm doing. Last year I splurged on these stockings for Cole and I. I can't remember how I got them on sale, but they were still kind of expensive. But Cole's like, just get them, because I couldn't stop talking about them. I got them from Pottery Barn Kids. I will, what's the word? I'll put the link in the description for you. They had like other little patterns and there's one that has a dog ears on it. I'm kind of tempted to get it for Gur. But so these are our stockings, and we don't have a mantle or anything, so I usually hang them right here by the door, but I'm going to see what's best this year. Also, this plant, ew, it's got a big spider on it. Gross. Anyways, this plant did so well all summer, but I kind of think, ew, the spider's moving. I think it might have to, I don't know what. I don't really want to keep it so giant. I gotta get that spider out of here. Okay, I have taken care of the spider. But I don't want to throw that away, but I don't really want it anymore. So I'm kind of at a crossroads with that. But we'll see. I want it gone out of here. And I need to get rid of this painting cloth from painting my $8 cabinet 7 years ago. I am mostly really excited about putting up my miniature wreaths on the kitchen cabinets that I showed you guys a while ago. I think these are my catalysts for wanting to decorate early this year. They are so freaking cute. But I'm going to finish putting up stuff in the living room right now. We're not putting our tree up like I said yet, but I did make our tree skirt. The first year that I lived here, I made us our tree skirt. And I still really love it. I love just like red and white and whatever for Christmas. I kind of wish I would have used the brighter red, but it's still really pretty. So we have that. Also, this is the reason I had to buy new stockings, because when I first moved here, I made us stockings and they are so ugly. They're like, I don't know what went wrong. They're so funny shaped. So they served their purpose when I was broke and out of college, but I had to upgrade. They are just so funny. I love like getting out the Christmas stuff and seeing what all you have from previous years. guys. I am not 100% sure if you're seeing footage before this or not. I've been extremely hit or miss on my vlogging lately because, well, first I had gotten into a really good routine and then I got really sick, so I was not vlogging at all, and then I got off the routine, and then, girl, don't take that doorstop. Then business has been so freaking busy that I have just been nose to the grindstone, get things done. So I'm glad to be finally back to vlogging, and because like I told you guys, I'm like really having fun with this. So it's just like not taking it too seriously, but it obviously gets put on the back burner to my real work. Today I am at the headquarters. I'm going to mostly crochet because this weekend I have a market in Lewistown. I am just making a few last minute things for that. I feel like I am pretty well stocked for it, but like I just have one of my Comfort and Joy pillows just about done. Also, totally random, how cute is this bag? It's on like an old coffee sack. Cole and I got it on our honeymoon. We went to Hawaii, and one of our friends lives there, and we went hunting there, which I feel like some people laugh when they hear that we went hunting on our honeymoon, but it was so fun. And we also had like beach days and whatever. But one of the days we went to this farmer's market and they had this bag, and I fell in love with it, but I was like, I do not need another bag. I have so many tote bags. Finally, I was like, I just have to get it. I can't stop thinking about it. And I'm so glad I did. It's like, I use it all the time, and it's just like the perfect reminder of our honeymoon. Anyways, that is not what I was saying. What I was saying is I have this Comfort and Joy pillow to finish. The front is all done, but I need to make the back and then obviously put the pillow insert in there. But I'm a little over halfway done with the back of it. Okay, I just ate my lunch in record time. I have a very bad habit of eating way too fast. I think it's usually because I'm in a hurry, and I'm either trying to eat my lunch really fast to get back to work, or I'm trying to eat my breakfast really fast to get to work. So I need to stop doing that because I actually don't think it's healthy for you, but whatever. So the other thing I was gonna say is that a little bit later on in this vlog, I think I'm gonna do a little Q&A. I asked on Instagram for people to submit some questions, so I think I'll do that because I feel like I've never like really introduced myself or anything. I've just like started these, so we'll do like a little Q&A. Cole is hunting today, so he'll probably be home kind of late, so I can do it then maybe, because he's my husband, but I will not be vlogging in front of him. I will not be Q&A-ing in front of him. So here's what we've got. It doesn't really have a wow factor, but it's got a factor, so whatever. Okay, I got my pillow all done. I have decided that the Christmas tree must go out. I've been talking about this stupid Christmas tree for 3 vlogs now, and it's still in the back shop waiting for me to do something with it. Christmas is gonna be over by the time it gets out at this point. I think I've decided that the tree is going to go in this corner. I need to pick that junk up, and this can go into the back room while the tree is up. But I think this is going to be the best spot. I'm kind of tempted to take this shelf off the wall as well, just while the tree is up, because I'm pretty sure I can just lift it off of these screws. Yes, I can. Wow, that screw is not in there very well. It's a miracle that this thing's still hanging on the wall. I do not know how that thing was still on the wall. Look at these screws. It's like literally not even in there. Same with this one. That is terrible. We might have to rework that a little bit when we put the shelf back up because that's crazy. This was absolutely not the right shirt to be wearing. At all. Okay, mission accomplished. Looks cute. Okay, I feel like I'm having an insanely productive day. I just finished my cow. How cute is he? So I just need to price him and set him out. Okay, it's getting dark out so early these days, but I love how my shop looks this time of year. It would look even better in the camera if it was dark right now, but it's kind of funny because the town still has the fall decor up and my shop is all Christmas, but that is okay. You can see the Christmas tree in the window. It's just perfect. Also, my open sign ended up looking cuter than I thought. The bottom could have been a little more effort put in, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that's actually like the perfect spot for my Christmas tree. I need to also get a little bit more of a window display going here, but I love this sign and I'm obsessed with these pillows. Okay, it just occurred to me that I completely forgot that I was planning to do that Q&A, which it's not like that was a life or death situation. And it's gonna have to wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow will work just fine. I look like a rat. I'm in terrible lighting. I am plopped on the couch. At this point, if I can even make myself get up and make the freaking taco meat, it will be a miracle. So I'll do the Q&A tomorrow. And Gur and I are going to just chill on the couch in our usual positions. And I am going to watch some football. I have like really been enjoying football and so is Cole. Tomorrow is going to just be a crochet day. I'll be opening my shop and just crocheting until my arms can't crochet anymore. So, and the Q&A.
Yeah. So, I'm going to admit that I did not laugh. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And I'd love this for to continue because I think it feels real.
Are you broken? Hmm? You are goofy. You're the goofiest kid that there ever was. Yes, you are.
Order now for holiday delivery.
Tonight's really special.
What are you doing? You are goofy. Hmm? What do you have to say for yourself? Hmm? You're goofy. Good morning, you guys. It is Friday. Kayla has a meeting this morning. Hi, your dog. Say hello to the vlog. Say good morning. Kayla has a meeting this morning, so we don't have any Friday morning coffee. So I thought me and you could have Friday morning coffee with Gur, of course. And I will answer a few of the questions that you guys wrote in on my Instagram. So if you wrote in a question, thank you, because it's just like fun. I've never properly introduced myself on here. I just started making videos. So here we go. I'll start with Cole and I. Somebody had asked how we met. And so we live in a small town in central Montana. I'm originally from north central Montana. Also a small town, a bigger small town, but still a small town. and we met in college down in Bozeman. And I had liked his picture on Instagram, and he messaged me to come out to a dance, and so I told one of my friends, will you please come with me, because I was not going to go alone. And luckily she did, and that was about 8 years ago. I think, well, we're coming up on 9 years, so that is crazy. After I graduated, I moved here because my graphic design business can move, a ranch not so much. So I've lived here now for 5.5 years, so, and I absolutely love it. It's like the perfect location for me business-wise. Like, it's really handy to be in the middle of the state. It's not too far from my parents and my granny and everybody where I'm from, and it's just like the best little small town. I absolutely love it. People welcomed me with open arms. So, and I feel like I've just fit in well. I really love it here, and it looks to me that we'll be here for forever, and that is just fine with me. Somebody says, I'd love to know what your husband does on the ranch, and is it a family operation? So yes, it is a family operation. Currently his dad lives out at the ranch. And we are living in town, and Cole goes out there every day. They have a cow-calf operation, and then you saw a little bit this past summer. Cole and I were building, well, mostly Cole, but I feel like I did have like a good hand in helping build these new corrals. He ripped down all the old corrals, and we rebuilt new, bigger, better corrals for a backgrounding feedlot. So we are custom feeding calves for people, weanling calves for people over the winter. So this is our first winter of having calves, and so far so good. It's so fun to see all of the hard work like coming together. So yes, we will keep doing the cow-calf operation, keep doing the feedlotting background thing, and eventually Cole and I will be living out at the ranch as well. So that is perfect, because even though we're in a small town, I grew up living out of town, and we don't like really have much for neighbors. Like, we do, but they're all really quiet and it doesn't really matter. But I'll be happy to be out of town. I feel like I should have brought Cole on to answer that question, because I definitely did not do it justice. But that's that. My mother-in-law wants to know when she's going to be a grandma. Eventually. I'm only 27. I'm not in that big of a hurry. Somebody says, when did you start your small business? So this is kind of funny. Well, okay, another question was, when or how did I learn to crochet? So I'm gonna answer that first. So when I was in like 3rd grade, I think, my best friend wanted to try crocheting for a 4-H project, but she didn't want to do it alone. So I told her I would do it with her, and she ended up really not liking it, and I absolutely loved it. Like, I was the freak that was crocheting at recess. Like, loser. So that was in the 3rd grade, and I actually started selling things at my mom's gift shop like right away. I started making my washcloths and pairing them with goat's milk soap, and I sold those at her shop. And then eventually I started making, oh, speaking of the devil, she's calling. Hold please. Okay, I can't remember where I left off. I think I was saying that I started out crocheting and selling things at my mom's gift shop. So that was like kind of my first small business. I always knew that I kind of wanted to be my own boss, because my mom has, like, as long as I knew, she was her own boss, and she owned the flower and gift shop, and she has the greenhouse, and she also has a seasonal ice cream shop. So that's like just how I grew up, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do as well. Well, I always just kind of figured I'd have to start a business, you know. So but when I was in college, there was a gal in Chinook where I'm from that she owned a graphic and web design business, and she messaged me out of the blue. I was a junior in college. She messaged me out of the blue saying that she was looking to sell. She thought I was graduating and wondering if I was interested. And I said, well, I'm not graduating, but I'm interested. I'd love to talk to you and see what's what. So really, I thought it was a pipe dream. I thought, absolutely no way am I going to buy this business right now. For one, I was a broke college kid. I literally almost had to, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I thought it was a pipe dream, but I thought, well, I'll just talk to her. Really, in my brain, I thought, never in a million years am I going to be able to buy this business. But I talked to her about it. I got all the numbers. I talked to my parents a lot, and obviously my mom was like a very good mentor for me at that point. And I can clearly remember, I don't know why she was down in Bozeman, but we were at Old Chicago and eating dinner, and we just were talking about it, and it started to feel like, why can't I buy this business? And the next night we went to dinner at Copper in Bozeman, and it's like, that's it, we're doing it. Like, I will be purchasing this business, I will run it, and that's exactly what I did. I kid you not, when I say I was a broke college kid, I almost had to borrow my down payment money from my parents. And then I basically still took their money because mom found this investment account. Well, she knew of this investment account that they had started for both of us, me and my brother, when we were kids. And there was just enough money in there for me for my down payment. So, I mean, talk about a leap of freaking faith. So, that was amazing. I interned with her for the summer, and then I still had a year of school. So I ran the business. I got college credits for interning with her. Nobody knew I was actually buying the business. I was just an intern. And then I moved back to Bozeman for the school year. I finished my senior year of college, ran the business out of my college bedroom, and it was like the craziest year ever. And then after I graduated, I moved to Stanford, and I started running the business out of the house, and now it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. I have my building, which that also kind of fell into my lap because I messaged this gal I had just been eyeing places around town because I was outgrowing the house very rapidly and I was just kind of looking around town. This gal had an empty part of the building, and so I messaged her to see if she would be willing to rent out half of the shop to me, and she said, do you just want to buy the building? And it's like, I guess. I talked to Cole about it, obviously, and decided that that was the best option, and we completely renovated the place, and it's just been the biggest blessing, and so fun to see. Like, literally, I was running it out of my bedroom in college, cramped into a tiny little corner. I didn't do embroidery at that point. I had my vinyl machine out in the dining room, and I'm sure my roommates were ready for me to leave, but like, I couldn't be more thrilled with how that fell into my lap. And I have kind of phased things out of the business that she did a lot of that I don't really love, and I have brought on more things that I really love, like the embroidery, and really made the business my own, so I'm very proud of that. I feel like I rambled on about that, but pretty much all I have going for me in life besides a happy marriage is this business. Like, this business is my baby at the moment, so I could talk about it forever, honestly. Let's see. Best and worst thing about living in Montana. I've never lived anywhere else, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I love Montana. I think the best thing, well, I love being in a small town. I love being in like a rural area. Gorgeous scenery. We don't live in the quote pretty area of Montana. We're not in Glacier National Park, but I think that every part of the state has its own beauty. Like, even up in Chinook on the prairie. The prairie is gorgeous. I feel like it gets a bad rap for just being flat and boring, but if you actually go out there, like we have done a lot of hunting up there, and like my family runs their cows up there. Like the prairie is gorgeous, the mountains are gorgeous, everything, I don't know, everywhere you go has its own beauty. So that's the best part. The worst part, I don't know, the negative 50-degree wind chill in the winter. That's not so fun. Let's see. My favorite part of the holidays. So this is our first Christmas that we won't be going up to Chinook. My favorite part of the holidays is being with family. This is the first year that we're not going up to Chinook. We're going to be down here in Stanford, which is totally fine. Because of our backgrounding lot, we have to be here to feed the calves. I have decorated the house early, and my parents are going to be coming down here, and I think Grammy, and hopefully my brother. I think they're gonna be coming down the day after Christmas, and we're gonna have like our own little Christmas here. So I'm like getting ready to host our first holiday, so that will be fun. And yeah, just like being with family, that's the best part. Oh, somebody asked about this good going sign. My Grammy is like the literal best person ever in the history of the world, and she always says good going. It's kind of like her version of good luck. Like if you're going into a big, I don't know, you got, like the other day when I was just swamped with things, and I talk to her every single day on the phone, and when we hang up she says, well, good going, you'll get it all done, or good going at whatever you're doing. She just always says good going, and I absolutely love it. I actually have it tattooed right here on my arm, just a little tattoo, good going. So that is that. See, we'll answer one more question. I feel like I've been blabbing on for 100 years. My favorite movie, I'm not like really a movie watcher. Cole like can quote every movie that's ever been invented, and I cannot. Even if we'll watch a movie, like the next week, I've never even heard of the movie that we watched. Like, I think it's because I don't pay attention. I'm not good at just sitting on the couch and watching a show or a movie. The only time I can like actually sit and watch a movie is in the movie theater. Like if we're at home, I'm going to be crocheting, I'm going to be doing computer work, I'm going to be doing literally anything but watching the movie. Like as far as I'm concerned, it's background noise. Anytime Cole wants me to pick a show or a movie, I just say something funny, lighthearted, and not too much guns, because just sitting listening to guns is annoying. So I don't know, that's that on that. That is all I'm going to do for now, because nobody wants to sit and listen to me blab for 500 years. I feel like I rambled on. I'm very good at going on tangents, and while I'm trying to tell one story, 37 other parts of the story are popping into my head. So if you made it this far, you're an angel, and I need to go get to work. Anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog here and hopefully go edit it and enjoy the rest of my coffee, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.